What's up, everyone? This is DALLMYD, and this is episode 1 of The Viewers Choose What I Use. And if you're not familiar with these series, a few of you may be actually, because I'm starting it fresh. It's been a few months since I uploaded an episode, and I thought I'd just redo the whole series. So if I have a few fans out there that can just start fresh on the new series. If you're not familiar with The Viewers Choose What I Use, I'll explain it. It's basically a series I've created to involve the viewers, and I thought it'd be a good idea to maybe use their favorite weapons and their favorite classes and stuff and go out and get some good gameplay with, just to get the feel of it, and then tell them what I would change. Now, since that was kind of hard to just do the entire class, because I had to rank up the weapon, had to rank up everything in order to use exactly how they wanted, I've changed things around to where all it is the viewers get to choose what weapon I use. And I know you guys are probably like, oh, that's dumb. Well, it's not really. I change up my gameplay with any weapon you guys want. So comment down below what weapon you want me to discuss in my next episode of The Viewers Choose What I Use. Any weapon, no secondaries or anything, just the primary weapon. And I'll go ahead and set up how I would set up that specific class with that weapon, and give you guys a few tips and tricks on how I would use it. So, that's what I'm doing here. I've started with the MK14 with episode 1, and I've just gone ahead and picked my favorite weapon just to give you guys an idea of how the series is going to play out. Now, the MK14 is probably, it's my favorite weapon out of all of them. It's one of the most powerfulest weapons, and if you can use it correctly, it's one of the best weapons in the game. You guys might have not even used it because it's a semi-automatic, and you guys probably like, oh, semi-automatic, that sucks. But once you get the hang of it and you can shoot it fast, it's a great weapon. Now, before we get into the class, I might as well give you guys a few tips. Now, when using the MK14, I would stay away from close corners. I would just use lines of sights, like down the hallways, like I was doing in the beginning of the match right here, just to get your kill streaks up. And this weapon sucks when you're going like quickly around the corner, because you can't really, if you're gonna hip fire, it's like hip firing with the sniper rifle, maybe even worse. So you're not gonna want to get into close combat situations. You're gonna want to stay far away. Try and just go on the outsides of the maps and hit the corners and stuff. So that's what I suggest you do when using this weapon. It's pretty much a good weapon for any map, really. It's really powerful. It's a 2-hit kill in the chest, and even with a silencer, I believe it's still a 2-hit kill. So that's great. Some weapons just suck if you put on a silencer. I'm not gonna say any. I quote myself on that, but some weapons do get bad when you put on a silencer. But this weapon it's still a beast weapon when you put on a silencer. And I've gone ahead. I'm gonna start with my class layout now. I'm using a red dot sight with the MK14, and I'm also using flinch. I really suggest you use flinch, because that I just showed you right there, that last kill I just got. If I didn't have flinch on, he would have got me, because this weapon sucks at close combat situations, and if you get one bullet on the person, you can pretty much take them out. So I really suggest you use flinch. You don't need kick, because it really doesn't have any recoil. And yeah, so put on flinch. Now for my secondary, I'm using the MP9, and I suggest you put on extended mags with that. The MP9 is great. It shoots pretty decently far, and it's pretty powerful little secondary. Other than that, I would maybe suggest you use the FNG9s. Now I know you guys are going to be like, oh, that's a new weapon or whatever. The FNG9s, akimbo FNG9s, don't use a single, because the single sucks. God, maybe in hardcore or something. But akimbo FNG9s, they're great secondaries. They're probably one of the most powerful secondaries in the game. So if you really want to rely on your secondary, I'd put on the akimbo FNG9s. They're great. Just don't. You're gonna get a lot of hate probably from using it if you start wrecking on everyone. But that's that. For my perks, I'm using Sleight of Hand Pro, Quick Draw Pro, and Marksman Pro. Now, I reload a lot. I'm a reload whore, I guess that's what you can call it. I feel the need to reload after every bullet I shoot, so I put on Sleight of Hand, and the Pro allows you to swap weapons faster, so that's a biggie. Now if you run out of ammo, if you come in close combat situations with the MK14, you can whip out your secondary, and you can pretty much take out your enemy pretty fast. Now I'm using Quick Draw Pro as well, and Pro, gives you the ability to recover from your equipment and grenade usage quicker. So I've gone ahead for my equipment and grenades. I put on the Simtex and the flash grenade. Now I just prefer the Simtex over the regular grenades. That's just my preference. There's no biggie on that. Big tip for that. Now the flash grenade, I suggest you put on flash grenades other than the concussion grenades, because concussion grenades and flash grenades, if you have Quick Draw Pro, you can throw each at pretty much the same time. Like usually if you didn't have Quick Draw Pro or Quick Draw, you couldn't, like if you were to throw the flash grenade, it would take a little bit longer than what it would take to throw the concussion grenade. But the flash grenade, in my opinion, is a little bit more powerful, and I think it does the job a little bit better than the concussion grenade, because sometimes the concussion grenades in this game don't really work. I don't really know why. So that's that, and I'm using Marksman Pro as my third perk. Now the Pro just gives you the ability to hold your breath longer in the scope, so you don't really need the Pro. But Marksman, actually, it's a great perk, and you're probably wondering, why in the world am I using Marksman? But like, when you scope in, as I'm doing here, I'm checking for people's names. If you scope in their name, even across the map, like through bushes and everything, will show up. It's like a little aimbot in a way. It shows their name, and it's a great third perk. Now, I'll be scoping across the map at a building, and I don't even see a person, but their name will pop up, and I'll be like, oh, there they are, and all I gotta do is aim between their name perfectly in the middle, and I get a free kill, basically. It's great. It highlights names all around wherever I'm scoping. See, like right there, I didn't even know that guy was right there by the window, but his name popped up. So that's why I use Marksman. And I'm using assault kill streaks in this gameplay. I'm using the Predator missile, attack helicopter, and the Reaper. Now, the Predator missile, I pretty much use that with every class. It's just I can get the Predator missile pretty easily, and if I can get the Predator missile, then I can get the attack helicopter, and then after that I can easily get the Reaper. It's like a chain, and I don't really put my kill streaks too high because I'm a kill whore, but the Predator, attack helicopter, and AC-130 the Reaper is a great layout. You can use the AC-130 as well if you truly want to. It's not that bad. I enjoy that one too. There's no significance of why I put on those specific those specific kill streaks, but I keep it low. If you want to get tons of kills, I keep it maybe like UAV, Predator missile, and attack helicopter. You don't need crazy amounts of assault kill streaks, and that's why I like to use assault. You can use specialist, and if you're going for your M.O.A.B, this is a great weapon to use when you're going for your M.O.A.B streak. And put on the, maybe the silencer and the assassin. Now, if you're gonna go for a M.O.A.B with this weapon, I suggest you use maybe an assassin, and then maybe like I'm thinking blind eye, and then hardline as well. I don't know if I ended up getting those correctly in order. I just went off the top of my head, but hardline. Start off with hardline, and then on your specialist kill streaks, go ahead and put on maybe sleight of hand, quick draw, and all this, and whatever your favorite crap is. And then if you have a hardline, it takes a little bit, I think one less kill to get to your specialist bonus or your specialist kill streak. So that's a biggie. I suggest you use that. But this weapon is probably one of the most powerful weapons in Modern Warfare 3, and if you can use it correctly, it is a great weapon. So I've been using this since the game came out, and it's probably still my favorite weapon. It's simple, semi-automatic. But if you can pick and choose the bullets that you fire, it can be a deadly weapon, man. It's a great one. But it's coming to an end. This is a viewer's choose what I use episode 1. I went 55 and 10. Pretty decent gameplay with the MK14. I actually got it gold. So I hope you guys got an idea of how the episodes work, and I hope to give you guys some pointers on your specific weapon you like to use. So write it down below, the weapon you want me to use for my next episode, and if you see it, give it a like. And the highest like comment will be featured for my next episode. Thank you guys for watching. This is DALLMYD. I'll see you all next time.